Greetings, Msoul. Today, I, Venus Callida, bring you a tale of strategy, a tale of courage, a tale of the most powerful late-night artifact known to adventurers everywhere, Poutine. Yes, you heard me correctly. After many quests, many costumes, many miles walked, and many battles against tired feet, this Death Knight faced a difficult decision. The final party night events of the YetiCon gathering was ending. The dances were ending and raves beginning. The adventurers were dividing into after parties and more private settings. And I knew one thing. I only had this weekend. Now, on the first night I had arrived alone, I was tired, I was overwhelmed, and my introverted Death Knight instinct said to myself, perhaps we retreat. So I did something practical. I rested. I recovered. I gave myself time to prepare the legendary armor, makeup, and wig setup in the safety of a local inn for the next morning. Because sometimes the greatest adventuring strategy is knowing when to restore your health bar. But the second night, the final full night of revelry, that was different. I had no castle room to retreat to, no quiet base camp. Only one quest remained. Find a way to stay in the adventure a little longer. And I remembered something. The Poutine Vendor, the final guardian of the night, the keeper of delicious snacks, the gathering place of adventurers who were beginning their quests or recovering from them. So before joining the line, I sat nearby. I watched. I listened. I enjoyed the atmosphere. And then a magical moment. A pink-haired goth adventurer accompanied by a jester rolled past in her four-wheeled metallic ground mount and shouted out to me, "I love your pink axolotl onesie blanket cosplay, it's awesome!" And in that moment, I remembered something important. Sometimes you do not have to force yourself into the party. Sometimes someone opens the door. Sometimes someone says, "You belong here." So I joined the line. And that is where the real side quest began. Behind me was a fellow onesie adventurer, a 6-foot-tall cinnamon roll. Yes, a giant Sanrio-inspired cinnamon roll. A powerful Hello Kitty pal warrior and his gorgeous, warmly humorous lady friend, also in pink. I call her Pink Hottie Lady. This fun-loving duo were closely followed by 2 dinosaurs. 2 of them, T-Rexes. Do not be alarmed, Msoul. These are not the Tyrannosauruses that rule the lands of Ungoro Crater. These T-Rexes were not in hangry pursuit of a humanoid snack. They were also in the midnight pursuit of the drop quest uncommon variety of items the locals will call poutine. Grar! Because obviously, this is a convention. We exchanged laughs, photos were taken, and memories were made. Another adventurer even asked for my photo and added me on social media. Something that had never happened to me at previous cosplay conventions. And that is the strange magic of fandom. It gives us a language, a costume, an icebreaker, a craft, a character, a shared interest. Suddenly, strangers are not strangers. They're fellow adventurers. And it's so funny about conventions, lines become an attraction in themselves because of the people that are going to them. And I want to say thanks to everybody who I met in that line last night. And for the beautiful pink-haired lady on her four-wheel ground mount, whizzing by, click, click, click of her wheels, with that jester following behind, who invited me in and reminded me I was part of this too. Because you know what, Msoul? It's easier to approach someone when you can see the common quest they're on. I love your costume. I made this piece myself. How did you create that? The conversation begins. The door opens, and the party grows. This gathering taught me something. Some places are built differently. Some communities are more welcoming. Some adventurers have more kindness waiting around the corner. And for those who cannot always travel very far from their own homes, I hope that sharing my little side quests bring a piece of that magic home with you too. Because I know what it is like to stay closer to home, to have a small budget, to travel the world through your kitchen, your imagination, your streams, other people's streams, through the photographs shared in old-timey ways, but hey, still a good way, to need a little escape. And that's why I share these adventures. My foodie quests, my crafting quests, my convention quests, little mind vacations. Little moments where we can step away from the ordinary world and make ordinary places even more fabulous. And maybe one day I'll meet some of you out there at a quest marker, at a workshop, at a food booth. Maybe a bench on the side of the Blue Mountain Village. Perhaps even at the legendary poutine stand. Until then, Msoul, stay creative. My very precious mortal soul, stay kind. And remember, sometimes the greatest adventure begins when you simply decide to stay 5 minutes longer. I'm Venus Callida. Be well, Msoul, and I'll see you in our next adventure.